Hey, so today we're gonna be working on Mexican Pincha. This is, I think, by far one of the hardest Pincha Mayrasana variation I've tried. So meet yourself where you're at. This requires a lot of shoulder stability while it's opening, and also your thoracic opening and your ability to push down and activate the hips and the back as you extend your legs backwards. It's not an easy pose, so no need to force yourself. You can always come back and explore this variation and come back into this tutorial when you feel that you are ready. And there's always the wall, which we are going to be using in the beginning, so that you can just really feel that in your body and see how it feels in your body before doing it off the wall. So let's prepare ourselves. Let's come into tabletop position and just gently create some cat-cow here, and inhale, arching the back, looking up, exhaling, rounding through the spine, paying more attention on the thoracic spine rather than dumping on the lower back at this moment. So really creating cat-cow mostly on the thoracic spine. So isolating the cat-cow movements. Keep the shoulders strong. And then is it possible to circle around your thoracic spine? Gaze at one spot down towards the floor. Again, try not to move the shoulders, try not to move the hips, and just really isolating the movement. It's not easy. It's a little bit because it requires a lot of precision. So now we're stimulating our cerebellum. It wants to be accurate, improves the accuracy, the balance, and bodily coordination. Circle your spine opposite direction. Again, try not to move your hips as much as you can, and really isolating the thoracic spine. Good. Now, let's do some scapular push-ups. Squeeze the scapula together. Bring the shoulders away from the ears as you squeeze the scapula, and then protract through your scapula. Squeeze the scapula, protract through your scapula. Let's do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the floor. Circle the shoulders for 5, 4, 3. Try not to bend your elbows, 2, and 1. Circle the shoulders opposite direction. Be in control of the movement. Keep that external rotation of the shoulders as you circle the shoulders. And 1. Amazing work. Now we're going to grab the blocks, opening our thoracic spine and the shoulders. So I invite you to place your elbows onto the blocks. You can bring your palms together and then rock your knees back as you depress the chest down towards the floor. And shifting from one side first, so shifting from the right side, so shifting your weight a little bit more into the right side, and then round the upper back. Keep that external rotation on the right shoulder, arch the back, and then round the upper back as you push your chest forward. Feel the stretch on your lats. Again, drop the chest, and then round the upper back. You can move your head side to side. Again, one more time, drop the chest, and then push with your elbow as you round the upper back as you press the chest down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to shift side towards the left side. Now bring your left elbow down and feel the stretch on your lats.
as you drop the chest down. You can support your other hand, your left elbow with your right hand if you need support. Okay, round the upper back and then drop the chest down. Round the upper back, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears, gaze over towards your left armpit, and then drop and stretch. Round, round, round. As you press, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out of the pose. Move your head side to side. Okay. Now, let's stretch a little bit more of our pecs. Lay down on your bellies, arms into a T. Bend your right elbow, palms down. Bend the left elbow and cup your hand towards the floor. Bend the left knee and then lower your left foot onto the right side. Feel the stretch. Breathe here for a moment. Come back to center, switch side, bend the left elbow, cup the right hand, gaze over towards the right, bend the right knee, and then cross it over. Breathe. All right, come back to center. Now, grab your blocks. That will depend on how mobile your thoracic spine is and your comfort. So placing the blocks on your upper back, you can change the positioning depending on your back. I'm gonna try the highest, but obviously we can always adjust if necessary. So placing your back, yes. And tuck your chin as you open the chest, the thoracic spine, and then grab your blocks. Holding the blocks with the palms, breathe here. And take a moment to lower the chest, to lower the head towards the floor for 5, 4, 3, breathe from your diaphragm, 2, and 1. Come out of the pose. As you can see, I can't talk as I do this positioning. Now we're gonna keep it active. So to make it active, you might want to lower it down a bit. Again, your choice. Okay. Now, from here, you're going to extend your legs. Bring the arms over the head. Tuck your chin. And imagine you're holding a bar on your hands. Keep the palms down as you press the back of the hands down towards the floor without squeezing the scapula together. So protract through your scapula. If this is enough for you, this is quite challenging. It is, especially when you're lifting the head, so it requires nice strength on your neck. Then just stay there and just breathe. But maybe you can begin to hover your knee into your chest. Big toes touch the floor. Breathe, inhale, extend the leg. Bend your knee into your chest. Extend the leg. Knee into your chest. Keep lifting the chest as you squeeze the lower belly and the upper thigh. Extend the leg. One more. Bend your knee. Nice and tight. Squeeze it tight. Keep lifting the chest. Oh, all right. Come out of the pose. If that's really hard for your neck muscles,
You can also use the block to support the back of the head, so whenever you get tired, you can allow it to be supported. Take a moment to breathe. You should feel a lot on the front line of the body as well as the back, and firing up the hip flexor. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna come against the wall. Okay, before we proceed towards the wall, let's work on hip extension, because with Mexican Pincha, it requires a lot of hip extension. So we're gonna do an active hip extension. Bend your knee, flex, and then kick your leg up. Keep the hips square as you kick up. Keep lifting the chest, and then knee into your chest. And then extend the leg again. Extend the hip, extend the leg this time. Bend the knee into your chest. Nice and tight. Extend the leg behind you. Point the toes. Now circle the left leg. Find a focal point. Keep the chest up as you circle the leg without relaxing your leg. Keep the leg completely engaged as you circle. Circle the leg opposite direction. Okay, knee into your chest, switch sides. So at the same time, we are also working on balance and stability of the body when we're doing it standing. So bend the knee, extension of the hip, chest up, extend the leg. Ooh, good. And then circle the left leg, the right leg, sorry. Circle the leg opposite direction. Knee into your chest, extend it back with your knee bent. Knee into your chest, extend it back, keep the hips square, extend the legs, circle. Find a focal point, and then circle opposite direction. Alright, release. Circle your hips. Circle your hips opposite direction. Okay, let's prepare ourselves. Go ahead, do your favorite neuro drills, whether it's vision drills or eye convergence or air hunger. I'm going to do air hunger. Option to also do the pose first before you do the air hunger to see the difference. I already know that air hunger works really well for me for my shoulders and then pushing the floor and finding that hold. So yeah, so I wanted to apply it now. Anywho, give yourself enough space against the wall because you're gonna need to extend your legs back away from the wall, but not so much that there's so much weight behind you that you struggle to find the balance to pull yourself forward. So you give yourself enough space just to sense the body coming into Mexican Pincha. So go ahead, prepare yourself, grab opposite elbows, palms together or palms down or interlace your fingers. You know it, your choice, which one you want to try, as everything has its pros and cons and we all have our favorites. We're all different. I'm gonna keep my palms together, lift one leg up, find your heart, hit the wall and push the wall, pull the ribs in and start to
shift a little bit more forward to create a back bend, but keep the leg extended. Good. Now that's kind of like a scorpion, but extended legs. But maybe you can begin to shift the head, looking forward, opening the shoulders. Oops. For me, I'm too close to the wall. I think I can get a little bit deeper if I was away from the wall. Good. Come back down. Breathe and give yourself a moment. Yeah. The wall is also really incredible for support, especially if you want to start getting deeper into the pose that you are working on. But to really find the balance and to sense the body, for your brain to calculate amount of pressure that you need, amount of strength that you need, we need to practice it away from the wall. Now, as you can see, as you open up, you can keep your head up first, like you're coming into a scorpion, but your legs now are completely extended. And you begin to feel the shoulder to open up as you extend your legs back. And then that's when you start to begin to shift the gaze. When you feel that, okay, my head is here, it's getting closer towards passing my arm, then you can start to shift the gaze and look up towards the ceiling to create more opening on your thoracic spine and the shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna go further and see how will that feel. All right, palms together. If you wish to add more more drills, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm gonna do maybe one more drill, newer drills after this one. Sensory showers. Let's see how will that work out. Push the floor, pull the ribs in, find your Pincha Mayurasana, and begin to find the wall. And notice I shifted my gaze already, just because I just want to open my shoulders and my spine and see if I can. Okay, that's too far. Now, my calculation is very off right now, but I'm opening my spine quite a lot. When you're ready, you can come back down. So perhaps maybe too far from the wall this time to find that control. So as you can see, get yourself close enough to the wall, but not too close, and start to shift. Find the hold first and adjust the body, and then go further and further to test out if we can still find that balance. And then when you're ready, go ahead and try it off the wall. Okay, I'm gonna try it off the wall now. But this time, I'm gonna do some sensory showers. Having the arms, the shoulders, the chest, the abdomen, the back, thighs, inner thighs, back of the thighs, your knees, your shin, your calves, tops of the feet. So really rubbing all areas of the body. If you find that you wobble quite a lot or shaking, sensory showers can be very helpful. I've seen students wobble a lot in their headstands or Pincha Mayurasana or even handstands, and I ask them to do some sensory showers like what we're doing now, and they were able to find a nice hold. Okay, Okay, so let's try it out off the wall. Again, falling is part of learning. Chances of me falling is highly likely. Again, nothing is perfect. I'm not perfect, but some practice, when we practice, we put into work, we progress quite a lot. So go ahead, find yourself into your Pincha Mayurasana. Option for using the wall, of course, your choice. Rise up. Now begin to arch, pointing my toes. You can also begin from scorpion. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That felt good. A little wobbly still, but that felt nice. Now, as you can see, when you're shifting quite back, we really need to use our hands to really control our balance. So that applies in any inversions, even on handstands. Our fingers, our palms becomes our brakes, and the same thing when we go into Pincha Mayurasana, our palms, or if our forearms becomes our brakes to control the balance. So yes, that is it. It's not easy. Chances of falling back, highly likely. But once you fall, you realize it isn't so bad after all. Thank you for practicing. I hope to hear from you and let me know how this one went for you. See you on the next round.